Well, it's time for another Discography album review, and today on the chopping block is my second favorite band of all fucking time. It is Anaal Nathrakh. Anaal Nathrakh is on the chopping block today, and I absolutely adore most of this stuff, actually all of this stuff. Like, in my opinion, Anaal Nathrakh have never made a bad album. Today I'm going to prove why they haven't made a bad album. Mick Kenny, Dave Hunt are the masterminds of Anaal Nathrakh. Mick Kenny does production, Mick Kenny does songwriting, Dave Hunt does the lyrics, and Dave Hunt does the vocals as well. So they released 11 studio albums, and all the albums are fucking heavy as anything. So to explain what Anaal Nathrakh sounds like is to explain whether there are aliens or not in the universe. It's a very hard fucking explanation of what Anaal Nathrakh sound like. To me, Anaal Nathrakh sound like Anaal Nathrakh. There's none other band that sounds like this band, in my opinion. They are incredible in what they do. Back in 2001, they released an album called the Codex Necro, and this album is the most rawest Anaal Nathrakh album. If you want some intensity, industrial, black metal with elements of grindcore, you're gonna fucking well love this. Amazing songs like the Supreme Necrotic Ordinance, along with the fan favorite When Humanity is Cancer. You got Pandemonic Hyperblast. His vocals, Dave Hunt's vocals on that are absolutely insane. Then you got the Techno Goat, Human All Too Fucking Human, and to end off the album is a 6-minute song, the Codex Necro. What I love about this album by Anaal Nathrakh is that it is the production rise, it's the most rawest Anaal Nathrakh album. Mick Kenny's songwriting is so damn good on this, along with Dave Hunt's vocals. Dave Hunt doesn't utilize any clean vocals yet, but holy shit, his black metal vocals on this are absolutely insane. They are piercing to your fucking ears, they really are. Then the Codex Necro is one of my favorite albums by Anaal Nathrakh, and it's one of my favorite debut albums by any other band out there. The sound is so damn menacing and so damn dark and haunting, and I just love this album overall. Running about 46 minutes with songs that are pretty long for Anaal Nathrakh standards. It is an absolutely unrelentless, ball-bashing album to listen to. So, people were starting to discover Anaal Nathrakh. November 2nd, 2004, they released an album called Domine Non Es Dignus, and holy shit, this is a whole different sound by Anaal Nathrakh. Dave Hunt utilizes cleaner vocals on this album, but you also get that raw aggression. Yes, this moves away from the black metal aspect of things, but still incorporates industrial elements along with grindcore elements as well. Some great songwriting like the Oblivion Gene, that guitar riff, along with Do Not Speak. That is an absolutely fucking fantastic song. Dave Hunt incorporates cleaner, high, dynamic vocals that sound something out of like Rob Halford. Procreation of the Wretched's amazing song. Then you got The Final Destruction of Dignity, The Final Destruction of Dignity, along with This Cannot Be the End. This is such a fantastic album, and just so many elements, so many different aspects, which creates this identity for Anaal Nathrakh. And the fucking intro is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. I wish I could vomit blood on you, and I believe they are real samples of actually people vomiting. And yeah, it's absolutely disgusting sort of album, but holy shit, this is a brilliant album overall. Problem is the overall production. Production's not that great on Domine Non Es Dignus, but it does grow on you quite a lot. And for a newcomer who listens to Anaal Nathrakh Domine Non Es Dignus, they have to maybe enjoy the raw production of black metal first, say albums like Blaze of the Northern Sky by Darkthrone or something like that, to really enjoy Domine Non Es Dignus. But yeah, some of these songs are pretty catchy, especially Do Not Speak. Hello, that song is so damn catchy. Swallow the World, Rage, Rage Against the Dying Light. The vocals are incredible on this album. So Anaal Nathrakh are gaining traction and fans are starting to discover Anaal Nathrakh. So Anaal Nathrakh decided to produce an album called Eschaton, which was released in 2006 on October 16th. And what can I say? The songs on this are so damn catchy, they really are. The guitar riffs are catchy, the melodies are so damn infectious in tone. Between shit and peace we are born. How melodic is that song? Time Wave Zero, along with Waiting for the Barbarians, The Yellow King, When the Line Devours Both Dragon and Child, Regression to the Mean. Hello? This is an absolutely fucking fantastic album with better production than Domine Non Es Dignus, but not as good as the production as the newer Anaal Nathrakh albums. But holy shit, this album just goes strength by strength. I just love the Destroying Angel. Destroying Angel, the riff on that is one of the best riffs Mick Kenny has created. Just an absolute banger of an album, Eschaton. This really made Anaal Nathrakh a sort of household name because we're creating songs that are so damn brutal but yet so damn catchy, and I just absolutely adore it. Eschaton is one of my favorite albums. So then Anaal Nathrakh dived deep into the elements of very dark sort of music, also incorporating more grindcore elements, you could say. How Is Empty and All the Devils Are Here was released on October 29th, 2007. And yeah, the songs are a lot shorter than the previous albums like Domine Non Es Dignus and Eschaton, but holy shit, this album again is another catchy album by Anaal Nathrakh. Some amazing guitar work. The vocals by Dave Hunt on this are absolutely incredible. Songs like Shatter the Imperium. How is that man screaming on Shatter the Imperium is mind-blowing in my opinion. I just can't believe the vocal performance on that. Until the World Stops Turning. And Genetic Noose is a brutal death metal song. Yes, if you want to hear Anaal Nathrakh produce a black metal / brutal death metal song, check out Genetic Noose and the guttural vocals you are getting. This is an absolutely amazing album by this band. One of my favorites, of course. I just love how this album is so damn heavy. Yes, no other band was creating music like this. No other band was creating music incorporating industrial elements along with grindcore, along with black metal as well. But what the fuck? Anaal Nathrakh create their own genre, and this is one of the best extreme metal albums of all fucking time. And hello, excuse my French, de Hula Rache kocht in meinem Herzen? How good is that song? Yeah, How Is Empty and All the Devils Are Here is one of my favorite albums, and it easily gets like a 10 out of 10. Absolutely adore it. So then, Anaal Nathrakh decided to change things up. Decided to change their sound as well, but yet incorporate more atmospheric black metal within In the Constellation of the Black Where the incredible vocal performance by Dave Hunt on this album is absolutely fucking fantastic. The guitar riffs by Mick Kenny as well. The tremolo pickings, just the overall instrumentals are so damn good. They really are. Amazing songs like In the Constellation of the Black Widow. He screams in the song dynamics as well. Amazing songs like I Am the Wrath of Gods and the Desolation of the Earth, of Fire and Blood, along with Terror in the Mind of God. How he just screams, so be it. The Lucifer Effect, Oil Upon the Sores of the Lepers, his vocals on that song. Oh man, the vocal performance on Oil Upon the Sores of Lepers. Just the screams. How is he screaming like this? And Senate Christ is one of the best guitar riffs by Mick Kenny. It's like sort of a 90s black metal riff. And then you go, blood, eagles carved of the backs of innocence. Dare I say, Anaal Nathrakh in the Constellation of the Black Widow is one of the best black metal albums of all time. This would easily go in the top 10 black metal albums of all time. Anaal Nathrakh in the Constellation of the Black Widow is a fan favorite, and it is my favorite album by this band. There are just so many dynamic surprises on this album. A little bit less of the clean vocals than, say, Eschaton. So yeah, this is one of the most raw, dynamic albums by Anaal Nathrakh, and holy shit, every single song just blows you away. Blood eagles carved on the backs of innocents, the hooks, the melodic hooks you are getting. This is a fantastic melodic black metal album. And so after huge praise they got on Into Constellation of the Black Widow, Anaal Nathrakh decided to really change things up with the album Passion. And what can I say? This album is just, oh, a lot of people would say this is one of the weakest albums. This is their most experimental album. Songs like Drug Fucking Abomination, which is one of the longest Anaal Nathrakh songs, 7 minutes long. But then they have the shortest Anaal Nathrakh song like Locus of Damnation, which is still hard hitting and energetic. Amazing songs like Paragon, Pariah, that riff on that song, along with Todd Hutit Ulabao featuring a guest vocalist. I can't remember his name, holy shit, but he's a legendary black metal vocalist, but his vocals on that are so damn incredible, and especially Dave Hunt's vocals on this. More cleaner vocals are utilized on this album, but holy shit, this album just packs a punch, hits you right in the fucking face. Just imagine someone uppercutting you right in the chin, and blood spurts out of your mouth. Yeah, this is what this album is like. It's passion, and even looking at the album cover, wait, actually, good one, Jamie. I've got all the albums here and I haven't even showed them, but look at the album cover on Passion. It's like this chick is getting sawed in fucking half, and yeah, this is what it sounds like. It sounds like an absolutely just a brutal and menacing album, but yet very experimental. Like, you even got instrumentals as well, like Portrait of the Artist, which is sort of a synth-driven song. One of the most interesting Anaal Nathrakh albums, but it fucking works. It really does. So then, Anaal Nathrakh decided to change things up again on the album Vanitas, and Vanitas is just an absolutely incredible fucking album, really is. This is one of the most melodic albums by Anaal Nathrakh. The production is so much better than a lot of Anaal Nathrakh albums, and what can I say, the album cover is just incredible as well. Got songs like Blood Dimmed Tide, got songs like Blood Dimmed Tide, Forging Towards the Sunset, that amazing chorus, Despite the Face, Todos Somos Humanos, along with You Can't Save Me, so stop fucking trying. Make Glorious Embrace of Saturn, that riff on that song, Make Glorious Embrace of Saturn, Feeding the Beast, the guitar scaling on that, along with A Fire and Fucking Pigs, along with A Metaphor for the Dead. Yes, this is such an awesome album. This is a more epic album by Anaal Nathrakh. Like Passion, decided to sort of experiment. This is what you could say, a melodic black metal album. It's really hard to pinpoint. The production is so much better on this. Interesting moments like the guitar work, and Dave Hunt's vocals are so damn intense as well. The clean vocals are incredible. But yeah, Vanitas is just an incredible album overall. A masterpiece by Anaal Nathrakh. Like Feeding the Beast, how atmospheric and melodic that song is. Anaal Nathrakh incorporate atmosphere along with just catchy guitar riffs, just intense vocal performance by Dave Hunt as well. So now Nathrakh are getting more traction, more fans, and they're discovering their past. So now Nathrakh decided to really change things up again with the album Desideratum, released on October 24th, 2014. Some fans don't like this album, they don't, because they incorporate more deathcore elements. Now, Mick Kenny was a producer on many other bands, such as he also produced with Motionless in White, also was the writer, so you could tell that some of it was scaved off with Desideratum, especially the production. A lot of people think that the production is incredibly compressed on this album, but you know what, I don't mind the production. I think this is an absolutely fantastic album by Anaal Nathrakh. Also, the songwriting is simple as well. But man, you got songs like The Joy Stream. How catchy is that song? Bathe in the joy stream, 29,000 children today. Along with Desideratum, Idol is pretty fucking hectic. Yes, there are breakdowns on this. There are just intense guitar moments along with vicious vocals by Dave Hunt. But yeah, in my opinion, it still sounds like fucking Anaal Nathrakh, especially the just fast-paced moments. And then you got songs like Itamori as well. Yeah, Desideratum really grows on you as well. It does. This was one of my least favorite albums. This is easily in my top 5 Anaal Nathrakh albums. It just grows on you and grows on you. So next up, Anaal Nathrakh decided again change their sound with the album The Whole of the Law, which was released on October 28th, 2016. And you know what? A lot of people love this album. Give high regards to The Whole of the Law, and yeah, so be it. This is an absolutely fucking fantastic album, incorporating more synths, more choirs on this, and it's an epic sort of album. Like Depravity Favors the Bold, the choir on that, along with Hold Your Children Close and Pray for Oblivion, and songs like We Will Fucking Kill You. How catchy is that song? Dave Hunt incorporates more just shrieky, dynamic, just harsh, aggressive vocals in Flagrante Delicto, along with Extravaganza. Dave Hunt just uses incredible high vocals, sounding like King Diamond of Extravaganza, The Great Spectator of Horror, and The Black Shawls to end off the album. Incredible guitar work on that. Really awesome solo as well to end it. Yes, this is when Anaal Nathrakh decide to end their albums with epic songs, and yeah, The Whole of the Law is such a fantastic album. Production, in my opinion, is a lot rawer, is a lot more dynamic than Desideratum, and yeah, this is one of the best albums since Vanitas. But yeah, absolutely adore The Whole of the Law. So then Anaal Nathrakh decided to take a little step back, where the next album is a new kind of horror. You could say this is a concept album talking about war. And yes, this is a shorter album, the shortest album by this band, and this was released on September 28th, 2018. This is my least favorite Anaal Nathrakh album, but it's still like an 8 out of 10. This album is again very good. Songs like Forward, the machine gun riff, so damn good, along with New Bethlehem, Master Futures, where Dave Hunt incorporates incredible high King Diamond vocals, Vi Coactus, catchy, and Mother of Satan. One of the most simple songs by Anaal Nathrakh, but fucking catchy. Satan, 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 Satan. That's all he fucking says. And the horrid strife. The horrid strife. Dun, dun. The riffs. Are we fit for the glory yet? The war to end nothing. A great way to end off the album. Songs like Obscene as Cancer, The Wreck of Fear. A very different production, very slimy and grimy, with less choir elements, with less synths as well. But yeah, just overall pretty good album by Anaal Nathrakh, but not their best. Not their best work at all. But I'd still listen to it. But yeah, not their best. And finally, Anaal Nathrakh released an album on October 2nd, 2020, which was last year, and it was Endarkenment. Pixar cocks in its eyes. There's the album cover right there, with phalluses hanging from a pig's face. And you know what? Just an absolutely incredible album. It really is. This is one of the most catchiest, one of the most melodic albums by Anaal Nathrakh. Dave Hunt utilizes much more cleaner vocals, but his fucking vocals on Endarkenment goes from cleans to just fucking uproaring, relentless, visceral vocals as well. Amazing songs like Endarkenment, Take What's More Comfort, along with just close to what the Codex Necro sound like with Thus Always the Tyrants, The Age of Starlight Ends, Libidinous, Beyond Words, Feeding the Death Machine, the riff on Feeding the Death Machine, and then Anaal Nathrakh decided to channel their inner Iron Maiden with Create Art Though the World May Perish, Turn Your Eyes Towards the Sun. So it sounds like an extreme metal Iron Maiden. How does one band become so damn heavy but get so damn catchy with songs like Create Art Though the World May Perish, Singularity, Punish Them, and then Requiem is one of the most epic songs by Anaal Nathrakh has ever done. How slow and close to doomy it is with the guitar solo to end off Endarkenment. It's one of my favorite albums by this band, it really is. Now, what can I say about Anaal Nathrakh? I'm going to show you my albums that I do have by Anaal Nathrakh. I have ordered the Codex Necro, the brand new reissue, and honestly I cannot wait to get my hands on the album. But at the moment, I got Anaal Nathrakh Eschaton. Like I said previously, just a brilliant, fantastic fucking album. In the Constellations of the Black Widow, just an absolutely incredible album as well. My favorite album by Anaal Nathrakh. Also have Passion. I was supposed to show you these albums as I was talking about them, but you know what, retarded me forgot. Also got Vanitas. Absolutely love this album as well. Desideratum as well. I got two versions of Desideratum. I got one that hasn't even opened, Silly Me bought two. And finally, Anaal Nathrakh Endarkenment. Just a fucking fantastic album. So yeah guys, that's my Anaal Nathrakh album discography review. I hope you did enjoy it. Comment below your favorite Anaal Nathrakh albums and let me know if you're going to check them out as well. My main goal for this video is for other people to check out this amazing band Anaal Nathrakh. Anaal Nathrakh are just so interesting in my opinion. They really are. How can one band incorporate black metal, grindcore, and industrial within one album such as the Domine Non Es Dignus and become one of the most rawest black metal albums such as the Codex Necro, but also become more melodic, black and atmospheric throughout the into Constellations of the Black Widow, but yet transport the complete sound becoming more deathcore throughout Desideratum, but yet changing and becoming more blackened throughout the whole of the lore, but yet becoming more terrifying throughout a new kind of horror, but then becoming more catchy, more melodic, and the most catchiest fucking albums of 2020, such as the albums like Endarkenment. I don't know how they do it. The melodies do get stuck in your head. Just an incredible, incredible band overall. Anaal Nathrakh being one of my favorite bands of all fucking time. So yeah, comment below what you thought about this album discography review. We'll be doing more of these reviews as well. Keep discussion going in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one. This was just a random video.